This video is to show you how to enter PGP activities. After you've created your account, you will log in. The first screen is your PGP dashboard. This shows each specialty portfolio with its credential expiration, an accrual period, and the total points. We'll explain more on these later. Now let's look at a portfolio. I'll click on Wound first. You'll see three sections: certification, actions, and a point summary. The certification section shows your credentials expiration, an eligibility window, points accrual, and application status. Let's look closer at the certification section. The eligibility window is a date range during which time you're allowed to submit the portfolio to WOCNCB for review. This date range is between 3 and 12 months prior to credentials expiration. The accrual period is the date range for the projects and activities you've done that can be included in this current portfolio. In other words, the points accrued during this date range period. If anything falls outside these accrual dates, it's to be included in the next recertification 5 years later. The application status shows in your account anytime you log in. The status can be unsubmitted, under review, under revision, or completed. Unsubmitted means you have not yet sent your portfolio in for the review. Under review means you have submitted the application and is being reviewed by our PGP committee. Under revision means the committee reviewed the portfolio and requested you to revise it. Completed means it was approved and you are successfully recertified. Let's look at the Actions section. This is where you may click on Add New Activity to start entering your projects and activities. You may also click Export to Word to export a copy of your portfolio in MS Word format, which sends you a file copy of what is in the portfolio at that time. Keep in mind our online system always saves the information entered, so the export feature can be done anytime, and it's for your own record keeping. Pay special attention to the yellow shaded box below the summary for warnings. This warnings box will show any potential errors. Look here if you are ready to send a complete portfolio to make note if corrections are needed first, such as having less than 80 points means you will not be able to send the application in. If you have no errors, the warnings box will not appear. Now that you're familiar with the screens, we can begin entering activities. For this demo, we'll enter CE and practice hours. I have clicked Add Activity. Next, click the down arrow to show the drop-down list. You'll notice CE is first on the drop-down list for Category 1. Then it lists practice hours for Category 2. The activities in Category 3 are then listed in alphabetical order after CE and practice hours. Since 10 CEs must be included per specialty, we'll start by selecting Continuing Education and click Continue. Now a screen appears asking you for more information. You should fill in each answer on the form. I've entered the date by clicking in the box to use the calendar. It's easier to pick the year first. Next, mark it as professional practice or specialty. Does this CE pertain to the specialty of wound care? If so, click Specialty. Or does it pertain to professional practice? Such as legal issues might be a topic that is non-clinical, so click Professional Practice in that case. Remember, professional practice CE are only allowed from SAWC, WCET, NPIAP, WOCN, SUNA, AANP, ANCC, or AAWC. However, professional practice topics are not required. Next, enter the number of CE credits. The system calculates points based on every 1 hour equals 1 point. Enter the course title And you may enter WOC Next Conference because we are allowed to group a single conference as one entry. Use the brief description for writing a short synopsis of the course content. Since we are entering a conference, you can enter each session title and time frame here. Remember, you must consolidate a single conference as shown in Appendix A of the handbook. Now enter the course provider. What organization provided the CE session you attended? In this case, it's the WOCN, so click on that. Then enter the accrediting organization. This will be shown on the CE certificate issued to you, and in this case, the ANCC. In many cases, it is the ANCC or a state board of nursing who approved the course provider to issue CE to its attendees. Now we are finished with this entry, so click Save. You are automatically brought back to the specialty portfolio summary. Now we see a list of all the portfolio activities, and you should see your new CE entry. We're going to add one more activity, so click on Add Activity and click the arrow to bring the drop-down list into view. Let's select Practice Hours and click Continue. You'll click on the correct total of practice hours for your entire 5-year period, and the system populates the point value for you. Next, enter the facility name and also click the attestation statement. Then click Save. We are back to the wound application summary, and the new entries are on your list. We hope this demonstration helps you to get started. Please watch our other videos on how to create your PGP account, the PGP requirements overview, or entering your practice hours. Whenever you have questions, use the website Ask the Board feature or contact WOCN by email or phone. Thanks for listening and good luck with your recertification.